What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. It is a new week of a month, and I want to share some setup with you guys before it plays out. Today, I just want to break down this high probability setup for me right now on USD CHF. So, if you trade Forex, you would definitely want to stay logged in for this one. As always, this isn't a financial advice, just my market perspective based on what the chart is telling us. Let's get right into it. As you can see, guys, this was the high and the low of the previous month of July. This is the high and this is the low of the previous month of July. Let's go deeper. This is a 4-hour chart, and you can see this is the range. Let me up this. You can see this is the range of the previous month. This is the low of the previous month. This is the high of the previous month. Okay. And price always does three things: breakout, breakout, pull back, and reversed. And it's broke out again, and it's pull back, and it's reversed again. Okay. So on this scenario, is breakout. You see, price broke out. It broke out in the late week of the previous month. It broke out. It pulled back. But the pullback gave a what? A lower low. You can see here the pullback gave a lower low. Okay, the pullback gave a lower low. You see, it broke out. It pulled back, but it gave a lower low. It broke the low of 30th June. Yeah, it broke the low of 30th June. So this is telling us that price is pulling back more, like it's kind of reversing. We don't know whether it's going to completely reverse. Nobody knows that, but it's just indicating and telling you that price will be going down further because there are stops, like there are people here in profit who have not been stopped out. Okay, all these people are in profit. You can see the trend. All these people are in profit. So these people have been stopped out, okay, and they pull back and they want to, maybe they can get here, nobody knows. But for today, this is the setup. It's so you can see it broke out. The lower low is a breakout, so it broke out, pull back, and today is going to continue. Okay, I'm just sharing this with you guys. Let's go down deeper and you see what is happening. So like I told you, I'm a Stacy Beck trader, and on this setup you can see this is a first red day. You can see, let's bring back this guy. Okay, and let's up this guy. So you can see in the previous week, okay, it closed higher. One, two, it closed higher again, closed higher, closed higher, closed higher, gave an inside day. Okay, gave an inside day, which is also a signal day. Okay, and it gave a first red day, which is closing lower. It closed lower here, which is an inside day, but the news didn't give you a better entry. okay, but it's also closed as a first red day, which is a high probability setup. Okay, so you can see the trend has been breaking out. This is the front side. Okay, this is the front side, and we are the back side. Okay, so on this day, this is a first red day, right? So on this day, what do we do? First red day, we trade at the high of the day. So as you can see, it's began the day. This is a 1 hour chart. It began the day, went higher, and stopped out these guys. These guys. The guys is Friday. People were holding trade, like they didn't close out. So in the beginning of the day, it went higher to stop because there are stops here. Why are they stopped there? Anytime a market breaks out of a low, you should know that people are putting their stop around the side. Okay, and it's logical. Even you, when you are trading, when you are trailing a stop, you always put it at the high of the previous. You always put the stop at the previous high. So you can see this is the previous higher low. Okay, this is the previous higher low. So they are you can imagine like how many people were trailing this trend. So when this so now that we are in the New York section, okay. So let's just dive in to the 15 minutes. So the light blue is Asian. This is landing. The pink is the landing, and the yellow is the New York section. Okay. So you can see the Asian was inside. Landing broke out to get Friday's money. Like you can see the high there. It broke out and it got them, and it made a lower low in the inside again. So you can see the trend. It made a lower low in the inside. So this is the front side of the day. This side is the front side of the day. Let me put it in a channel so that you can see. This is the front side of the day, and now we are at the back side of the day. Okay, you can see a lower low. Okay, a lower low, and so you can see breakout, pull back, and continue. So it might get here, nobody knows. It might just be targeting the low of landing, nobody knows. But this is the best probability setup right now to the low of landing. Okay, like I said, this is not a financial advice, it's just my perspective about the market. So this is you can in case you get into this trade, let's say you get here short your stop loss above the side. Let's just say when it hits immediately it hits this low, you can bring your stops to break even so that you don't run at a loss in case it doesn't go your way. Okay, and you can try to hold it till here. If it gives, then that's that's your win. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the 5 minutes, and you can see that there is a break of trend line again. You could have probably because this is a New York section and this is 8:15 a.m. short. You can just put it here and less. That's 2.8 risk to reward ratio. So if you are risking $1,000, you are making about $2,800. Yeah. But if you hold it down to here, you can be making about $5,000 just risking $1,000. And you are managing the trade as soon as it hits this low of landing, you could just bring it back. You can just put it in profit so that you are running the trade without a loss. Okay. So yeah, guys, this is it. I just wanted to share it with you, and you can also see. Let me give you this, guys. You can also see the prices in a box. Okay, this is the box. You can clearly see the prices in the box. There's peak formation, peak formation. It went up, made a peak formation and a lower low in the inside. So a lower low in the inside, and it's consolidated a bit. So breakout, pullback, and you can see you can catch this trade. This is a beautiful trade which I believe is going to be very profitable if you manage your trade rightly. Okay, so this is, yeah. So you can see the box, and even if you go to the 1 minute, I believe you can see another box, the 1 minute box. This is the 1 minute box. You see how it did the same thing, created a box, went higher, stopped out these traders, those people who went short early, it stopped them out, and it made a lower low inside. Like, so after seeing this reversal pattern, you can just enter here. That will be an amazing and a very beautiful entry if you were looking at this pair beginning of the New York section. So that entry, you could have gotten an 8R. You can see, yeah. So that is just probably close to 10R, let's say, assuming you got this entry. Okay, so that is just my setup for today, my high probability setup for today, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah, and always remember, a clean setup doesn't mean a guaranteed profit. It means measured risks. That's why I keep telling you, try and measure your risks. Okay, try and measure it. Try and manage it. Okay, so that's my setup for today. And if it was helpful, hit the like button and share this with somebody who trades. Comment below if you are planning to take this trade or watching a different pair today. Stay sharp, stay patient, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Let's crash the market today. Probably this week. Yeah, I believe it's going to be a beautiful week. So take care, guys, and have a lovely week.